Всем привет, с вами Ниагара. Наконец-то вышел перевод третьего эпизода от Толмачей. И я продолжаю с огромным удовольствием проходить эту увлекательную, детективную, интригующую историю «Волк среди нас». Эпизод 3 называется «Скрюченная тропа». Цепь загадочных убийств продолжаем расследовать вместе с большим серым волком.
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you. Snow. I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once, and...
I'm not yours to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
She looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
She was looking to pay down debt. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the pudding and pie.
My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions. The open arms.
Oh my god. What is it?
It's Crane.
Да уж, находка весьма компрометирующего фото. И однозначные выводы делает наш волк, что Икабод Крейн есть убийца. Хотя я так не думаю. Ой, я его прикончу. Что сказать?
Crane? Ugh, God, you think you know a person. Bigby, you have to tell her.
I know.
What's going on? What did you find up there?
Крейн убийца. Надо, наверное, найти Снежку.
Just need to find Snow.
Не будем бросаться обвинениями.
Shit!
Crane's been... Oh, Bigby, calm down. Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
Снежка в опасности. Наверное, он должен думать.
I need to find her right now.
Okay, it's going to be okay. Where did you see her last? Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham Bridge.
Trip Trap? Are you drinking?
When? Right now. They were on their way out.
Bigby! Wait.
Что она хочет сказать ему?
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just please be careful.
Что она имеет в виду? Я вот это хочу спросить.
What are you trying to say?
You know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just remember that.
Где какие похороны они собираются организовать? Прямо здесь? Ну, в ближайшем окружении нет ничего такого, что можно было активировать. Просто свечи и кто-то что-то говорит. Ага, там Снежка, по-моему.
The pain of losing Lily will ever subside. I know as well as you that it will never
Позвать
subside.
ее.
But I also know that
Да, прерву, наверное, церемонию. Я думаю, что Бигби считает, что это очень важно. Сообщить ей о Крейне.
and it will, in time, equal in strength to our mourning her loss.
Нет, кстати, перевода
And it is in
того,
that
что
spirit
она
that I'd
говорит.
like to talk about
Да ладно.
what you've all been so grateful to
Давайте
share,
осмотримся,
your memories,
что здесь есть. Стол
how
для
she could be
пожертвований.
stubborn and patient.
Как обычно, толмачи сделали такой очень жесткий перевод, без купюр.
Tradition for,
Но это придает определенный
and most of all,
акцент игре, я бы так это сказала. Давайте посмотрим, что здесь такое. Бутылка
she
ликера.
loved being around them, in good times and bad. I never met Lily, but
Мне
from
интересно.
what I've been told, I know in my
Открыточка.
heart that she would have liked to be here tonight. And now we'll
I'll miss
have our
worrying about you.
moment of
I'll
silence.
miss our
Thank
fights.
you.
I'll miss you.
Открытка от Холли. Так, еще открытка.
Now you will never die from indifference or lead a tedious life. Goodbye, sweetheart. Thanks for everything.
Ну, видимо, это
Bigby, is everything okay?
от ее подруг.
No, not you.
Holly, it's...
He wasn't fucking invited.
Holly, wait.
He has no right to be here. Not after what he did.
Я пришел не для ссоры, вот так ответим.
Not here to start trouble.
You throw my sister down the witching well, and you have the nerve to show your face here? After you lie and say you'll check first?
Holly, wait. That was Crane. Just Crane. He disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it. I'm telling you the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this.
Да что сказать?
Holly.
Сейчас это не важно? Нет, извини, я не знал.
Sorry, Holly. I didn't know he put her down the witching well.
Bigby cares, Holly. He's trying to help. And I'm sure he has a very good reason for being here. But this one isn't on him.
Why are you here anyway?
Думаешь, что знаю, кто
Don't
убил
say it's
твою
'cause you
сестру.
care about this.
Проявить свое
Everything
уважение.
okay?
Уважение, ладно, проявим.
Just came to pay my respects, Holly. I don't mean any harm.
Oh, really? You have no respect you can pay. You don't care
А, она
about
ему не
any of
поверила.
us.
Хотя у него такое
Okay. Okay,
лицо
look.
скорбное.
Bigby and I are going to have a little chat far away from the ceremony, all right?
Снежка молодец, разрулила ситуацию.
No, you don't know how this must feel. You have no idea. Don't fuck anything up. Don't bother anybody. And when the first sign of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap for it, I want you the fuck out of here. You hear me?
Мне просто нужен убийца
Just
Лили.
want to get Lily's killer, Holly. Nothing more.
Let's just continue, okay? This is such total fucking bullshit.
Let's go, Holly.
It's your turn to talk.
Мы там еще, кстати, на столе не все осмотрели. Там была еще открыточка.
I know you didn't come here to pay your respects, so whatever it is better be wildly important. It's been hard enough making a connection
Крейн
with this
убил
people.
Лили.
When you pull this kind of stuff, it just resets
Крейн,
the
держим
clock.
тобой, вот это
No,
точно.
Queen is completely obsessed with you.
Oh my god, if this is about how Crane treats me at work...
Just listen to me for a second, all right? I followed a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was, you know. He plays your story over and over again.
This is... I don't even know what to say right now. I really don't. I'm just trying everything I can right now.
Я думал, ты в
to not
опасности, может
sure.
сказать.
I thought,
Ведь он так думал.
Crane might be looking for you. I thought you might be in trouble.
You're sure this is what happened? This is what he's been doing? Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things.
Фотку может показать.
Proposing Crane would be the next step.
Да на, посмотри. А то долго болтаем, еще не поверит.
You took a cab here, right?
Yeah.
I'll drive.
Snow?
Narissa, what is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes. Everyone who spoke should really be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
2 minutes. I don't mean to be...
No, I
Ты
understand.
в порядке?
It's just
Нам
that
нужно
something's
идти.
come up.
Блин, не знаю.
Okay. You don't have to do this right now.
I'll be fine.
Ну надо так надо, подождем.
How'd it go? At the motel. Did you find anything?
Лили убили
Yeah.
там. Скажем правду.
Lily was killed there. It was an awful mess.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Narissa!
Yeah.
Coming!
Constable.
Опа.
Wait, easy now, girl. You know how this
Братья.
goes. The first thing in a visit. You say,
Нежданочка.
"How do you do? How do you
Вы
do?"
пожалеете об
I
этом.
tell you to run.
Стопудово.
It won't do any good. Just
Порву
make it
всех.
more fun for me.
What are you dreaming about? You ain't a fast enough pup to prevent me from emptying both barrels into Snow White's face over there. I'm still hurting, you know, from our talk in the cell. And I'll be honest, I'd love nothing more than to carve a sweet poem right into your face for the suffering you've caused me. But I am a professional, and we're here for a job. We'll slip to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fitting to go after Crane. And you see, we have an interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone. Just take a little vacation is all. Don't even have to go
Вы работаете на Крейна.
anywhere. Your office
Работают,
is
судя по
sorted.
всему. Не делайте это здесь.
Short days.
Отвлечем их и наваляем.
Shit at a funeral. We can deal with this later.
No, not later. Later's too late. Right now.
Вот же уроды
So
какие, а.
what's it gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours?
Только не делайте никому больно. Нет, не буду я с ними соглашаться.
You think this act you got going scares me? 'Cause it doesn't.
Always wanting to do things the fun way. Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
What the hell is going on?
What's happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're unhappy to report that things did not go as smoothly as planned.
Bigby, what is he talking about?
Never you mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal?
Что сказать это насчет Крейна?
Settle down.
Заканчивай эту хрень.
Right now.
He hasn't exactly been a good sport about this. Not making our lives any easier.
What did I tell
Ух ты.
What did I say?
Ollie?
Think you motherfuckers can come here uninvited? You think you can just fucking interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It's just a simple business transaction.
You
Они
fucking
достали
pricks are
не
not
только
getting
Бигби.
away with this.
Holly,
Я
don't
разберусь.
move.
Ollie, let me handle this.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss. It's just a dead whore.
I'm gonna kill you!
Блин, заварушка.
Molly!
I got it done.
Так. Вот там ружье. Прижимай его, Бигби, давай. Да чё они тут всех постреляли? Обалдеть. Стрельба на похоронах. И сестру убили. Ну, я доберусь еще до этих братьев, думаю. Посмотрим сейчас титры вступительные. Но не перестаю удивляться, какие ТЛТ молодцы. Они шикарно придумали именно вот такую графику в стиле комиксов. Чем приобрели, я думаю, очень много поклонников за счет этого. Да, крутая игра. Очень интересно и неожиданные бывают такие повороты. Интересно смотреть, чем закончится, и все-таки узнать, кто же убийца. Но я думаю, это не Крейн. Эпизод 3. Не думаю, что Крейн. У него, конечно, не все дома, но вряд ли он режет головы.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy.
Как не лезть на рожон, когда такие придурки вокруг? Я должен найти Крейна. Как все остальные, вот это мне интересно.
They're fine. I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water.
Все остались живы? Ну да, они же сказочные существа.
I'll be fine. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken.
У меня это плохо выходит.
To the proverbial roof.
Taking it easy is not really my thing, Doc.
Well, whatever your thing is, try and make it work better for you next time.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White, Bigby.
Хороший доктор, быстро подлатал Бигби. Что такое?
So, to recap.
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
And once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently.
Просто ждем зеркало. Крейн уходит. Да, пока собираем зеркало, Крейн уходит.
Crane could be getting on a train right now.
Well, I don't want to just go running off into the night without some direction. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him. I get it, but do you really think he killed
Я не уверен. Я точно не уверена, что он убийца.
Sense.
He was a conniver, a coward.
Трус, лжец, да, но не убийца, я думаю.
And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes? Ow! Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. Just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly.
Не жаль Холли? Близнецы сбежали.
I just can't fucking stand that they got away.
We'll catch up to them, Bigby. You did enough. Can I, ask you a question?
Давай, смелее задавай.
And I don't want to offend you, but...
Давай не будем лезть в личные дела такой Биби. Конечно, задавай.
It's just... When stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way, deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. Because it gives you
Я думаю, ему не нравится, просто у него агрессия же. Нет, не нравится. В крови быть агрессивным.
I shouldn't have said anything. Forget that I did.
Плюс еще он, похоже, не спал давно. Такие синяки под глазами.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Ну, Крейн забрал его с собой.
Crane must have taken a sharp.
Конечно, он же не дебил.
I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
The mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting
Каков трудный путь?
No. We can't depend
Нет, каков
on the
трудный
mirror.
путь?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never mind that. Come help me look.
Обезьяну никто не стал слушать. Такой расстроился. Ну что ж, может мне с ним поговорить? Он что-то не договорил. Порыться в его вещах. Это, конечно, мало, наверное, что даст. Скорее всего. Куда это он? Помогать Снежке? О, есть тут записки. Вот тут что-то интересное. Что еще мы можем осмотреть? Да, начнем с почтового ящика. Там ключик. 207. Фантазии Крейна. Не думаю, что ты хочешь это знать. Кровь и цветы там было.
Keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
Мы поймаем его. Да мы поймаем его. Успокоить ее надо. Что-то она загоняться стала по этому поводу.
Come on, let's keep looking.
Так, хорошо. В столе что? Закрыто. Ломай, Бигби. Сказка, небось, про Белоснежку. Книга.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what? What witch? What meeting?
He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is. Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. I'm sure it's about this ring. They must have it.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry.
Похмелье.
They set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You called me
I called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert?
Мы не можем починить зеркало.
No, it can't be fixed. It's missing a piece.
This is none of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
AM.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position.
Что ты знаешь о Крейне? Давайте вот так спросим. Может, он тоже что-нибудь знает?
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real challenge.
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're
thing.
a secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to
Что-то он
spin my
дофига
life?
разорался.
I've been doing that unofficially for years now.
Unofficially
Я
is
веду это
not
расследование.
officially.
I'm heading up the investigation, okay, Bluebeard? That makes this a moot point.
And somebody needs to run the business office while he does so.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you
Скажи мне,
babble
где
about.
искать?
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Вот
Yeah,
так.
yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was, and I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
Офис звучит многообещающе.
Tweedle's office might have something on Crane, or the witch.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now
Ты
it's
никуда не пойдешь, действительно, перепутай там все улики.
really now. And what? You gonna stand here and babysit me while the rest of your leads evaporate into mist?
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out, never went anywhere, and is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to
Я тоже ему не доверяю. Что-то он сильно разволновался по поводу Крейна.
So you leave Crane alone, and we leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
Опять без перевода.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
Офис братьев, квартира Крейна, бар Холли. Я остановлю пока запись на этом выборе. Уже достаточно у нас прошло для первой серии. И продолжим с вами в следующей части это расследование. Так что увидимся. С вами была Ниагара. Всем пока, до встречи.